educational purposes only. The following presents the duties and responsibilities of the SOCO team. In crime scene processing, the following procedures must be followed. The team leader assumes command and guarantees the safety of the people and the scene security. He or she assures that employees are wearing appropriate protective equipment and following customary precautions to avoid exposure to any health hazards posed by blood or any other human bodily fluid. He or she determines search patterns and assigns team members appropriately. In addition to that, he or she establishes a command post position and coordinate information sharing between search and investigation teams. The driver or evidence custodian maintains the vehicle to ensure that it is used properly by the SOCO team. Furthermore, he or she carries the key to the various supply and evidence cabinets located inside the SOCO vehicle. Take a photograph of important evidence before to collection. On the appropriate bag or envelope, describe the evidence and its location. He or she also maintains chain of custody by signing and dating evidence containers. He collects and packages evidence appropriately to ensure maximum evidence integrity and keep a record of evidence. Before entering the location, the photographer pictures the whole area. Secondly, he captures the casualties, the crowd, and the cars. He or she photographs the whole area from various angles, including wide, medium, and close-up, using a measuring scale as necessary. He or she photographs important evidence objects before their transfer and coordinate with the sketch preparer, the evidence recorder, and the evidence recovery personnel. Prior to lifting and casting, photograph any latent fingerprints and other impression evidence. And lastly, they prepare a photograph sketch. The measurer or sketcher sketches the immediate area of the scene and aligns the diagram with the drawing and outline key pieces of evidence in a sketch. Designate and label search areas and inform the team leader and all other search participants of the specified area's nomenclature. Appropriate help should be obtained for collecting measurements and double-checking measurements. Ascertain that all essential administrative information is included on the drawing. The medical legal officer is responsible for conducting death investigations and confirming the cause and manner of unnatural and inexplicable deaths in any instance. Homicides, suicides, unintentional injuries, drug-related fatalities, and other sudden or unexpected deaths. A fingerprint examiner is needed to testify in court as an expert testimony on fingerprint identification. A fingerprint examiner may be needed to acquire ink prints from people in court and compare them to already acquired ink prints in order to enable identification. Fingerprint examiner uses a modern way of identifying prints called AFIS, a type of biometric system that uses digital imaging to capture a fingerprint, which then can be compared to a database of fingerprint records to help determine the identity of an individual. examiner is a forensic expert who is responsible for collecting and evaluating evidence relating to ballistics, such as guns and ammunition. Ballistics is a science specialty, since ballistic specialists are tasked with determining everything from trajectory to likely range and angle when it comes to guns and ammunition. At the site of a crime, or in a laboratory environment, a firearm examiner may examine shell casings, bullet fragments, clips, and firearms. Ballistics evidence studied by a firearm examiner may include firearms, spent cartridges, spent shell casings or bullets, shot shell wadding, live ammunition, and clothing. When analyzing ammunition found at a crime scene, firearm examiners are said to be engaged in ballistics fingerprinting, which involves studying the marks left on ammunition. A forensic chemist's job is to identify and characterize the evidence as part of the larger process of solving a crime. Forensic chemists rarely conduct any investigative work. They handle the evidence collected from the crime scene. Evidence may include hair samples, paint chips, glass fragments, or bloodstains. Understanding the evidence requires tools from many disciplines, including chemistry, biology, material science, and genetics. The prevalence of DNA analysis is making knowledge of genetics increasingly important in this field. I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you for watching.